Good morning, gamers. I feel like something is wrong with the stream. It's lagging on my end. Is it lagging for anyone else? Poor quality. I don't think anything should be interfering. Alright, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Oh, shit. Hold on a second. I forgot. The Dog Emperor. Tribute?
Here we go!
Tribute.
Thank you, Thomas Quack, for the $2 tribute to the Emperor Norn army. Your Highness, we've entered the castle, but don't forget that Hardin is being protected by the Dark Orb. To fight him, you must have the Light Orb. Be sure to have the person fighting him carry it. L-I-T-E Light Orb. I like how the thief just opens the door in the cutscene. Like, what the fuck? Medea, even you betrayed me. Acadia's paladins have lost their touch. You fool, don't you see it? What you're doing isn't normal. Where did you take Nina to? Bring her back to us now. Nina, that woman betrayed me. I just wanted to destroy Grunya, and she had to go give the emblem to that boy. Those who betray me must die. Medea, you're no exception. If you wanted to take my life, go ahead. But Hardin, do you know how much suffering you've caused because of your stupid jealousy? Just open your eyes and see. Stupid jealousy? Haha! You can say what you like. This world is corrupt and full of annoying people. Is this kind of world even worth anything? It would be far better for it to be destroyed. Medea, you shall watch here as Prince Marth dies by my hand. Yoink! Marth paid the thief to open the door, and then we backstabbed the thief. Would be in character, to be honest. Medea! Medea unit review. She's like bad. She's like bad. I do want to highlight that these stats are mostly better than Rahesia. Than Rocher. Who's Rahesia? That's like a ROM hack character. Why the fuck did I say that? They're mostly better than Rocher. That being said, less HP, like that's I guess worth acknowledging, because Rocher's HP is like kind of noticeable, but the dismounted stats that Medea has are roughly equivalent to the mounted stats that Rocher has. But she's still bad. She still has one map of being mounted. Her mounted stats, which are basically fake stats, like these are basically her real stats because there's one map she gets to use mounted stats. But her mounted stats are 28 HP, 14 strength, 17 skill, 17 speed, 7 luck, 16 weapon level, 16 defense, 6 resistance. Those are pretty good. You know, those would be pretty good. And of course 10 move as opposed to 6. And like, her dismounted stats are serviceable, I guess. Like 14 defense is noteworthy. And she can use the Lady Sword. But I think in vanilla, like obviously we'll use her 0% moment, but I think in vanilla you should just have an army that's better than this and doesn't cost you a rescue staff. Important to remember, this costs you a rescue staff, right? If only she joined the Lady Sword. You get one on this map. There's in this chest. You get one right here. Cause like, you don't have to rescue her, but you do. She gets fucking demolished by these guys. And this guy, the Bolganone guy. But yeah, she's like, fine, I guess. It's more of an availability issue than anything, I would say. Like, she's got Goto availability, but she doesn't have Goto stats, and also bad class for the end game, right? Like, this is the problem that people think Abel has, but it's real. Transform into Medea. Hey Jackson, how's it going? At least she doesn't get kicked down to 9 speed, unlike a certain male paladin. I just got here as Medea, the dismounted paladin you get at endgame. Yeah. She's, she gets one map of mounted existence. And that's it. That's it. Which is just kind of sad, you know? I think I I think I might have been a little bit too harsh on her in the unit review, to be honest. But it just feels bad, you know? Dismounted Paladin for all endgame maps. Firestone. We have been aggressively using Venutu's Firestone, and we haven't even broken a single one yet. Like, the durability is not a concern. Which is pretty cool. Jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Ba-da-da-da. Steel Sword U. We are only doing chapter 20 today because I have a video going out at 11:30, so I don't want to be streaming during video time, you know? So we are literally just getting the bad ending today. But don't worry, I am planning on doing the good ending. I got all the orbs. The orbs. Swords of the Jungle. I probably won't be saving all the clerics, so like you might consider that the bad ending. But I consider it the good ending. I consider it the canon Marth ending. Marth killing his countrymen. As all things should be. Holy shit. Holy shit! Okay. Kaga's turn wheel? We can't have George die, he's on the fucking thumbnail. Plus we need him for next map. I've grown to be more okay with units dying. That means I'm doing my job! That means I'm doing my job! I'll take that as a W. I propagandize letting units die. I propagandize letting units die. I just recorded a video, that doesn't quite propagandize it, but it's about Curse of Lagdown. It talks about the revival mode, and I talk about, like, letting units stay dead in revival mode. George doesn't have hands. Yeah, is he weighed down? He's got the killer bow equipped. AS of 10. It's less the hero, it's more the hero has 15 AS. Jesus Christ. 15 AS, 27 attack is crazy. Holy shit. Meteor Mage moment. Meteor Mage moment. Does the life orb heal you to full HP? Holy macaroni. In my personal opinion, you should always get free stuff if units die, but the game has to make you feel bad about it. Y'all are just making it easy for me to plug 5 points as new game Death and Tactics. This orb fits so much life. 22 damage and he's still like that. Misty Breath. I remember I accidentally got Azel killed in FE4, so I didn't reset and I waited until Chapter 4 to use Claude to revive him so I could pair him with Tailtew. Wait, that's such a cool story, though! See, that's the sort of cool stories that you get from letting units stay dead. I mean, I guess not technically stay dead, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you didn't reset for him. Those are the types of cool stories that you get. Like, I think one of the cool things about Fire Emblem is everyone's story is a little bit different. And I think some of that gets taken away by just you know, having people reset. These bodyguards are not fucking around. The fact that survival rank in FE4 allows a few people to die and still get A rank says a lot. This says a lot about Kaga society. Holy macaroni, there's a lot of siege tomes on this map. Rapier U. Misty Breath. Relive You. It was a lot easier to train because I had Sylvia around. Yeah, that is one of the weird things about FE4 is like because the enemies do get a little stronger, but I don't think they get so much stronger. I think weirdly you could argue it's like easier to train people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, back up this way. Magic Shield Benutu. Martha's just strutting up to punch them with the sword. Punch! If he could get away with Arena early game with fire, if it didn't suck. Nice dodge, Marth. These bodyguards go crazy. Oh, why are you going for Marth? I wanted you to go for Benutu! Okay, Kaga's turn wheel. I thought I could lure the hero to attack Benutu. I can't. So, we gotta do something different. We're gonna use our first Silence Staff. I didn't realize I got the bad ending until the game just ended abruptly. Benutu! Okay, AS of 14. I thought I did everything right, and then I got surprised Pikachu'd at the end. In the end, which Gaiden did you miss, if you don't mind my asking? Or do you not even know? Yo, the crit, okay. What the shit? Okay. We're just gonna reset. We're just gonna reset. Kaga's turn wheel's back up to 5. Don't forget to use the light orb. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized we didn't deploy Minerva. Minerva's definitely better than Paula. Thief is so fucking far ahead. And here I thought Paula was the best book 2 unit. I mean, I think she is. But like, 0% growth's moment, right? I missed 21X. I made it decently far without missing any. Oh, the stupid, open a treasure chest and maybe there's a dragon inside of it map. Yeah, that one's funny. I think I didn't hit the turn count. That's absolutely fair. Chapter 21 is a map where it can actually, even though the turn count limit is like pretty generous, it can absolutely sneak up on you. I like it because it's a way to incentivize secondary ghosts without making it punishing in terms of gameplay and missing Asbel and Set in the scroll. I mean, would you argue that, like, a bad ending is not... I would say missing out on a couple of chapters is punishing in terms of gameplay, personally. I want to experience everything there is in the game. Can I admit something? I've never gotten the good ending for the Binding Blade. Yo! That's funny. Honestly, though, that's cool. My funniest true ending moment was in Bloodborne. I obtained the items for it, but forgot to consume them, so I got the middle ending! Oh, that's a feel bad. That's a feel bad. I'm currently playing Project Ember, so maybe I'll get it. Maybe. Maybe Bo Baby, Banana Fana, Fo Faby. ba 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 ba. Bum ba da. Bum ba ba ba. Healing the thief! Rude. Oh my god, we're gonna be spending all of our Caucus turn wheels on these fucking hero crits, aren't we? This guy's got 16 defense. It's absurd. Can't wait for the red units to take the Brave Sword to one-round blue units. Shadow Dragon Hard 5 moment. Thankfully, we're not at that level of derangement. But FE3's endgame does have hands. Like, this is probably one of the, weirdly, one of the least Iron Man friendly late games. Because of, like, all the critical hit stuff and, the disparity in quality. Hang on, I just accidentally unplugged my headphones. I stepped on the cable. Red unit heroes are just cracked. And red unit snipers, don't forget about them. And we got Siege Tome shenanigans. And Dark Mages. Yo, fucking hell. The Meteor Mages are gonna be the death of me. Alright, I have to pull up WD in position, people. FEWD. Okay, so number 4 is gonna have to be... Fina, and then number 5... We'll make Minerva. Because killing this thief is just, like, not happening otherwise. You don't fucking reach! Oh my god. We gotta swap them. We gotta swap them. Dismounted moment. They still have 6 move! They still have 6 move dismounted! It's not like they're armor knights! This isn't Thracia! The thief just, he fucking, like, he has eaten so many boots during the cutscene. He can move 1,000,000 miles. If only she had a javelin. This is why Shima is S tier. She can use the indoor javelin. Alright, Lady Sword the Thief. I wanted the thief's shoes now. They must be brand new. We'll go demon this time. Change it up a little. Cheeky just wants to be edgy now. Okay. Oh my fucking god! I didn't know the meteor could reach him. Fuck! Ah! Oh! Get wrecked. Get wrecked indeed. These siege tomes are brutal. There's like fucking 5 of them! What is this, FE12? Meteors have ridiculous accuracy and 21 might in a game where no one has resistance. And it's an indoor map, so Paladins and Pegasuses lose theirs. We have global silence. But like... I kind of want to save that for big turns of like moving everyone through the meteor ranges to kill the meteor guys. You have meteor. You have worm. You have meteor. You have meteor, I think, up here. Like, holy shit. There are 4 meteors overlapping with each other, by the way. And that's before factoring in the goddamn heroes. Fire breath. Hellfire. Of course Merrick misses. He sucks shit. Alright, we've got Life Orb Marth. Do we just drain the meteor's durability? 33. Jeez Louise. If I had a nickel every time Kaga did map-wide silence for his game, I would have 2 nickels. This game and Berwick Saga. I'm pretty sure silence is map-wide in Tearring Saga 2? Although, I'll be honest, I don't remember. It's not a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Oh, he's not even going for Marth. Oh, and the hero's perfectly overlapping. Oh, this is evil. Lucky for you, Kaga didn't perfect his torture methods for his players quite yet. Lucky me. Does Merrick have a unique bishop sprite? I believe so. I think he's the only bishop who gets that. Yo, George dodges? Okay. Dodge tank George. Get rid of this guy. Reblow you. The Sword Killer. I can see why with these heroes, Kaga reworked crits in 4. Yeah. This does just kind of have to be the Tiki solo map, doesn't it? Like, things are ridiculous if you're not a demon dragon. Tiki's gonna have a broken back by the end of this map. I had a nightmare where I was in my sleep, where I was playing Lunatic and the Ninja Hell map. The Ninja had a Hexing Dagger that had max HP on everyone on the team. That's ridiculous. The Hexing Dagger. Can you imagine? Yo, who should we give the speed ring? I just realized we have a speed ring we haven't used. To add insult to injury, it got Poison Strike too. I don't know, I haven't been here much. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. Fucking fortify. She missed. She fucking missed. God damn it. God damn it, god damn it, god damn it, god damn it. Just save it for a threshold? I don't know what threshold we would be trying to meet, though. Because, like, Marth has already basically capped out his speed. Because Marth has been just the default to give him to. I guess I'll have to look over everyone's stats, right? Give those ninjas Soul and Miracle. No. I'm getting coffee. Oh yeah, I would like a coffee. I would like a coffee. Can I have a coffee? Catch? No, don't throw the hot coffee at me! What is that chest up there? That's the Lady Sword chest. We do want the second Lady Sword because of the chapter endgame barbarians. This fucking guy. What's the Lady Sword? It is a female-only silver sword that you can use at E rank that's effective against thieves and barbarians. There's no E rank in this, but, you know, basically E rank. Is the Lady Sword's classist? Oh, fuck, I forgot to move Astria. Oh, he dodged anyway. Saved me a Kaga's turn wheel. There we go! Okay, Meteor down. Now there's this one to deal with, unfortunately. Hang on a second. No Fortune's Weave discussion, y'all. Firestone. Engage gave us 2 units to transform to Dragon, but they're locked behind DLC, so have fun playing bad levels for those units. I mean, even then, they work like how Naui does, right? Rather than... What's the best war crime to commit in Fire Emblem? Good question. God, these siege tomes. These fucking siege tomes. I would take any shifters, to be honest. Oh my god, there's so much fucking fortify! Who loves siege tomes more, Book 2 or Thracia? I don't know. The Manakete should be able to use the Dragonstone as a PRF in any class. You know, lore-wise, that would actually make sense. I'm not sure I would like it from a gameplay perspective, but as far as lore is concerned, right? Like, it doesn't really make sense that they can't transform if they're an archer now or whatever. Oh, fuck off! I'm using the crit weapon! Oh my god! Why is there so much fucking fortify on this map? This is Garbaggio! Hot take, reclassing is bad and only works in Fates. I don't think that's a hot take. I disagree with it, but that is a very common, like, you know, boomer Fire Emblem take. That is probably one of the coldest takes imaginable. And I don't mean any offense by that, but it is a cold take. I feel like that's most hot takes, though. It's like hot take, a thing that 50% of the fandom believes anyway. Hot take, desert maps are bad. It works if there's a limitation, and the best is obtaining something through a support. Someone should make a video about that. Oh wait, I did. I mean, I think reclassing works best when there's limitations, but I don't think it's bad overall. I think the main thing I don't like is when it is literally free, like in Engage. That I don't like. Okay, this guy's finally dead. The engaged class variety is pretty awful. Yeah, that adds to it as well. Oh, shit! Fucking hell. Okay, Kaga's turn wheel, what is this? Charge number 3? The problem was I made her a Divine Dragon. Going Divine Dragon was a mistake. Like, she should just be Demon Dragon. S-rank on-foot classes having worse bases than mounted classes confuses me. Do they actually? Because all I remember is, like, Paladin feeling really middling. I guess the idea is they can use S-ranks is what evens it out. In quotation marks, evens it out. Because, you get the S-ranks super late and most of them kind of suck, it feels like. Damn, Tiki finally fucking kills this meteor guy. Okay. Excalibur, you! I didn't realize he had like 1,000,000 resistance. Ah, 25 attack. 6 HP. Berserker is so slow. Berserker does suck. That is true. Swordmaster has no strength. Swordmaster stats so bad that they had to buff Kagetsu to astronomical levels to make him even look good in his base class. I'm convinced the only reason I like reclassing is because I naturally find myself not always going for the same optimal classes, so my whole team is not the same few classes, but that's just me, so it's not applicable at every playthrough. No, I do that in Rev as well. You know, I don't do like bad classes, but there's very few Fates classes that are actually bad. Even if they're not quote-unquote optimal. You know, it's basically just Armor Knight, right? that's like actually bad, and some of the Hoshiden classes. But even then, like Armor Knight has niches. You know, Benny Gaming. The thing is that in Engage, the bad classes, there's so many classes that just feel like, what is even the point of this, right? Like Halberdier. And the gap between good and bad classes is so extreme that, like, it feels actively bad to use the quote-unquote suboptimal classes in Engage. You just didn't even attack. Halberdier's for lugging Louis around, but wouldn't he just rather be a general so he gets, like, actual bulk? I think Louis would rather be a general than a halberdier. Because the positioning requirements for getting the pincer attack is, like, actually pretty obnoxious. I think he'd rather be benched by chapter 15. 15 is pushing it. I think he gets benched, like, chapter 10, 11. I usually bench him as soon as we lose the rings. Louis wants the silver Great Lance, then actually double. Just fucking, like, here's the thing, like, pincer attack is so obnoxious to set up. You're basically spending 2 units to get someone to double, right? Because it is so rare you can put someone in pincer attack formation and have them actually take a meaningful turn. I made Louis a Great Knight and used him long term. I just had a Forged and Engraved Silver Lance. Unironically helpful for the challenge run. Yeah, like, Great Knight's also a good class for Louis, if you're trying to use him long term. I don't think he's particularly good long term, but he's also not particularly bad long term. I mean, people use Tamara in endgame, right? Louis's gotta be better than that. You might hit with the 30% Sandstorm proc. The Sandstorm cope is unreal. Even on hard mode, Tamara feels bad on her join map. I had to run the Tamara numbers again recently because I got a comment on my engaged tier list that was like, Tamara's actually good, it's just her starting inventory that's bad. Give her a Forged Javelin and she actually doubles everyone. And I ran the numbers and I was like, nope, with a Forged Javelin, she has between 12 and... I think it's between 12 and 15 speed, depending on the level of Forge, because they didn't clarify the level of Forge. And so I just had to remind myself that, her stats don't function. Yeah, basically that. Like, her starting inventory definitely does her no favors, but even if she has lower weight weapons, it's just not, you know, in the bag. You get one-shots with effective weapons, and that's more effective weapons than Louis. What do you mean? She has one weapon type! Louis can use every weapon she can use. Like, she's just a lance unit, and he's just a lance unit. Unless you're reclassing them. But, like, if you're reclassing them, then Tamara doesn't even have Sandstorm to cope on, and then her stats, like, extra don't work. She wants to be a speedy tank, but Silverlance slows her down. I'm not in favor of Tamara, I'm just against Louis long term. But, like, again, the point doesn't stand, though. Like, what do you mean effective weapons Louis can't use? They use the same weapons. And Louis has, like, functional builds, so, you know, if you want to be pedantic about it, you could be like, there's more weapons Louis can use, but his speed is garbage, so, like, who cares, right? Because even if he's not getting slowed down, he's, you know, he's slow. Just invest in Goldberry instead. I don't think Goldberry's very good either. I think the job of being a hero who's very close to the chain attack, dual chain attack thing is not actually good. But I think people overvalue chain attacks because they're scary when the enemies use them. And therefore, it feels like, oh, if the enemies make good use of them, I should be able to make good use of them. But it's like the Conquest Captures, where, like, sometimes stuff that's good for the enemy just isn't as good for you. Here's the thing, I like chain attacks because they chip 10% HP before combat starts, and you can barely reach a kill threshold. I think most units are going to be able to reach kill thresholds without them. They're also not reliable, so if you're relying on a chain attack to be the thing that gets you to a kill threshold, I think that's a bad plan. Chain Attack is less accurate than Fire Blast in Pokemon. I don't think that's true, right? Isn't Fire Blast 80% 1RN and Chain Attacks are 80% 2RN? So they're more accurate than Fire Blast. Fire Blast is 85%. Okay, so it's 85% 1RN versus 80% 2RN. Let's pull up the RN table. At the 2RN table. %, 2RN is 92% 1RN, so chain attacks are still more accurate than Fire Blast. I don't like using an Excel sheet to check if I can kill something. That's fair. Why don't I give Tiki the life orb? That feels like that would be a good idea.
Maybe the DLC Chrom emblem is better because the charm skill makes chain attacks 90% hit instead. Rare Chrom glazing. I'll take it.
Does that attack with Lucia for 100%? Does that stack with Lucia for... Fuck! Meteor. Ah, my alarm! Siege Tome moment again.
Unlock. The unlock animation's very cool.
Oh my god, Tiki, stop missing! So many keys for one lock. He's like a janitor with a giant set of jingly keys. This really is just the Tiki solo map, but like the only other option was burning through silence and again staff, and I don't think that would have even gotten us there because like the hero was still there, getting through the door is gonna be annoying, you know? Oh my fucking god! Crit on Siege Tomes! You're fucking kidding me. How dangerous is the Earth Dragon? Not at all, because we're not fighting him. Alright, I think we only have one Kaga's turn wheel left, so we gotta be very fucking careful now. Oh boy, a Night Crest. Is the Light Sphere anti-crit here? I think so? Or maybe that's the Star Sphere? Time to promote Kane. Are you on track to get the bad ending, or is the title clickbait? This is the chapter, this is the final chapter if you were to get the bad ending, so that's what the title's referencing. I don't think it's clickbait. It's just, you know, I couldn't think of a better title for the stream. Like, this is the bad ending chapter. And next stream is probably gonna be called Good Ending Time. Oh my god. I like bad endings, they're telegraphed well. And Orion's Bolt! Time to promote Caster! At least it's not the Chapter 21 double night crest. Unlock. Oops, all promotion items. I forgot about Brenya's guiding ring. That's so fucking funny. Marth, as a servant of the Empire, you dared to invade Palace. I am disappointed in you, so Iridia's Prince of Light is just a lowlife.
Hardin, you are being controlled by the Dark Orb and have lost your just heart. Please, you must return to normal. Ha 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 ha.
You're so naive, Marth. I attacked Aritia solely because of my hatred for you. In the previous war, it was only because you were the descendant of Honor that Nina gave you the emblem, and he gave the emblem to you and chose you to become the leader of the Alliance. Prince of Light, what nonsense. If you hadn't received my support, you would have died long ago. So don't act all big, Marth. From that day on, I hated you. I kept silent for Nina, but I knew I would have to deal with you, eventually. This has nothing to do with the orb.
Hardin, is that true? Your hatred of me? I didn't know.
Ha ha ha! That's why you're just a boy. Come, Marth, come to me so I can use my Gradius to pierce your heart. In this tiny continent, I am the only hero that is needed. .40 attack, ridiculousness. Nina's definitely in love with Marth and not someone else. Hardin thinks it's Marth, I think, lore-wise. Oh, whoops, I meant to dance there. Weight above dance, my beloved. Oh shit. Did Cheeky get crit? Oh my god. How long are these reinforcements gonna show up for? This feels like it's gonna be forever, and Cheeky missed. That's not good.
What is it you want? More reinforcements? No reinforcements this turn. That might mean we're at the end. Oh fuck, George is gonna suffer from success.
Oh, thank God, enemy movement order. Fire breath. Fire breath. Excalibur. Dance. I'm gonna head out thanks to this train. Thanks for hanging out. The throne gives Hardin good terrain bonus. Yeah. Yeah, once I chew through all these reinforcements, that's the next problem, is like, how the fuck do we kill Hardin? 20 in all stats and ridiculous terrain bonus. Oh. The dance clause. Oh no, Merrick, no! God fucking damn it. I thought he wouldn't kill the mages. I'm heading out, I'll be back soon, hopefully. Alright, see ya. Hi, Chet and Danny. Hello! God, the amount of fucking reinforcements that show up right at the end of the map is absurd. Oh my god, fortify spam. Fortify spam. He's only got one more fortify. Is this the Hardin map? Yeah. And unfortunately, basically our... Oh my god, there's another fortify spammer! Basically, our only option is to stand here with Cheeky and eat them all. I'm aggressively using speed up because, like, holy shit, I do not want to fucking deal with this. So I'm sorry for anyone who doesn't like aggressive use of speed up, but like, can you blame me? Like, it's just an absurd number of heroes and snipers. Demon Stone. Cheeky, stop missing. Oh my god, she got crit. I'm over my Kaga's turn-wheel limit, but at this point, I'm just like, what am I gonna do, you know? Cheeky the Mist Dragon. In fairness to Cheeky, right? She did a lot of combat. Of course she was gonna miss sometimes. But now the question... I think Marth has to be the one to fight Hardin, right? Good morning, I just got here. Good morning. I'm thankful for Modern QOL, like animations off. I guess I could have turned animations off, because that is in this game. It's just not the same as the QOL one where you hold down a button. Does Hardin take effective damage from anti-armor weapons in this game? I don't think he does, right? Yeah, he doesn't. Rebels, did you come here to get yourselves killed? I'll show you to fear my Gradius. Okay, in that case, what the fuck do we do about Hardin? Because he one-rounds Cheeky. Because he doubles Cheeky, right? And he has... fucking... Alright. I think what we do... Genuinely, I think what we do is we break Gradius. Mercurius, Marth can't use it. He doesn't have the weapon level.
Minerva seeing her one map with Gradius? No, but we still get it. There's 2 Gradiuses. See the 17 down below that he drops? He still drops it even if we break the one that he has equipped. That's what's funny. In FE3, they still drop it. See? Now he has a broken lance. So now we trade everything to Cheeky. Cheeky goes Divine Dragon and just beats the shit out of him with Mist Breath. Oh my god, she one-shot him, but like, she got a 16% crit, right? Marth, Your Highness, I have finally awakened from my deep dream. Your Highness, I am deeply sorry. I fought with my inner demon. However, I was too weak. I resisted with all my might, but I still lost. I hoped for Your Highness' hand to end my life. That way, I could be saved. Your Highness, Nina, please, take care of Nina. I hope you can tell her, in the end, I still loved her. I hope she can forgive me. You know what's funny? That's the only boss death that doesn't play the sad music. They play the sad music for the fucking brigands and shit, but not for Hardin. That's weird. Anyway, we're not going for the Devil Sword, so we're just gonna seize. Marth, it's finally over! Now the world is safe! Look, the princesses are over there! Sister! And there's Princess Nina, and Rena, and Maria as well! Marth, you finally came, I'm so happy! Gah! Damn, you're carrying the Shield of Seals! Ugh, my illusion has been shattered. Come, Dark Priests. It has come to this. We must resurrect the Dark Dragon immediately. Huh? Wasn't that Garnev? He and his men pretended to be princesses? But what are they planning? They said something about resurrecting the Dark Dragon. So my sister was indeed taken by Garnev. Your Highness, I apologize for interrupting you, but Gato has come. Huh? Gato? Call him here. Marth, you have done well. You have all 5 orbs in your possession. Because of your efforts, the Shield of Seals has finally been restored. Yes! All 5 orbs have been attached to the Royal Shield. So, is this the Shield of Seals? But Gato, what should I do next? After seeing Garnev's expression, it really has taken to my sister and the others. I can't just leave them. I understand your feelings, but you must first restore the seal on the Earth Dragons. Those beasts will soon awaken from their slumber. When they appear from the ground, they will burn everything and create hell on Earth. Go, Marth. Send the awakened Earth Dragons back into the darkness of the seal. And then he just fucks off. Under the guidance of the Archsage Gato, Marth and the others headed to Macedonia's north, to the Dragon's Dale. It is an undeveloped region, populated by flying dragons and ruled by barbarians. But there's no time to stop, because the fate of the world is in Marth's hands. We'll handle this next time. Good night, gamers. I've got a video coming out in 20 minutes, so watch that.
I've got a video coming out in 20 minutes.